Idea how the field is laid out. We're 325 down left field line, 318 over on right, deep center, 391. Today's lineup in the field, starting off with Wow Factor. Zach Williams starting off in right field, followed by Braden Henson, extra hitter. Graham Gotro playing catcher today. Jace Mooney in the four-hole position, playing third base. Extra hitter today, Bailey Stafford following, Cole Henderson at second, Mason Ross at first. In left field, Will Zeller, shortstop Lucas Cook, and then followed up in that 10-hole, K-Brow in center field. Your pitcher today, starting Henry Green. Your opponents today, Wild Factor Deep South. In order, leading off, Damian Tate. He'll be starting shortstop today for Deep South. And followed by Barrett Porter, center field, and Joseph Huff in right.
It's asking me to confirm my screen.
Getting ready for first pitch. Here's first pitch. And that fastball will hit for a strike. Fastball a little low in the zone for ball one. We'll swing through that and foul it off left side for strike two. One ball, two strikes on the batter. He'll swing through that in the dirt, but blocked up. Throw down to one for out number one. Henry Green. In next, Barrett Porter. K first. First pitch, ball one. Fastball missed low in the dirt. 1-1. 1-1. Oh, I'm sorry, ball two. No, ball two. Ball two. Got a miss down in the dirt. Brings the count 3 balls, no strikes. Swing through that for strike one. Foul that off right side. Out of play. They'll bring the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Henry has his pitch. And fastball will be called high in the zone for strike number 3 and his second K. That brings to play Joseph Huff, number 25, who's starting right fielder for Deep South. Here's the pitch. We'll swing through that fastball high in the zone for strike one. That breaking pitch will catch. And Joseph quickly down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and away for ball one. Henry has the pitch. Here's the delivery. That's going to catch on the inside corner. 3 up and 3 down in order. 1, 2, 3. That will close out that half inning. Henry registering 3 Ks on the inning.
Hey, Bob,
Yes, sir.
do you have the lineup for us?
I got a picture of it. I got a picture of it.
Take a picture. Let's take a picture of this picture. All right. You can tell me who's coming up.
All right, that should be good.
First batter is. Here was Rob.
Oh, I don't need it.
Oh, you don't need it?
No, I got it.
Randy. Oh, yeah. No break. Zach Brady.
Is the audio good? Y'all can hear through?
Say anything about it not being good.
Okay.
I've got a, according to this, the music's coming through your microphone, so you should be fine.
Is the audio good? Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Okay, guys. Bottom of 1. And leading off, Zach Williams, right field, followed by Braden Henson and Grant Gotra. First pitch, he'll foul that off right side and out of play for strike 1. Zach steps back in, ready for the pitch. Check swings on that inside high fastball. Fouls that off right side for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Zach. Lead off in bottom of 1. Fastball misses high for ball 1. Fastball missed down in the zone for ball 2. Zach working back into the count now with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitcher comes set. That fastball will miss high in the zone. Brings the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The fastball will miss down low and away. Zach will take baseball and balls and our first base runner of the game. That'll bring up Braden Henson. Extra hitter today. Braden stands in, ready for the pitch. Swing through that and foul it away right side for strike 1. Pitcher takes a quick peek over at 1. Comes set. Takes off. That wild pitch high through to the backstop. Zach will get the stolen base down to 2. On that wild pitch. He was taken off regardless. Fastball sailed high, just out of the reach of and off the glove of the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike on Braden. Fastball will miss up and in. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, he did. I missed. I didn't smell that pitch.
Pitcher comes set, takes a look back at 2. Here's the pitch. That'll be hit down left side on the ground and foul for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position down on 2. There's the pitch. Foul that away, right side, and out of play. That'll hold the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He'll miss wild again, out of the reach of the catcher. That'll take Zach down to third base on the wild pitch. Bring the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes on Braden. Here's the pitch. He'll pop that high over the backstop and out of play. Can you hear good? Good. Here's the pitch. He'll miss away on that fastball. Braden will take the second base on balls delivered by this pitcher. That'll bring Grant Gotro, your 3-hole hitter and starting catcher for the day. Coach Frankie will have a little discussion with Grant. The runners at first and third. Runners at first and third, no outs. Grant steps into the box. He'll swing and miss on that first pitch down low in the zone for strike 1. And hit that one high left side, but right to the left fielder rather. Runner will come in from third on the relay, and he'll be safe at home on that sacrifice fly to left field and RBI for Grant Gotro. Be a hit right side in the gap. That'll bring around Braden to second base and holding, and a single for Jace Moody. That'll bring up Braden Stafford, your other extra hitter today. With runner in scoring position at second, runner on first base, and one away. Here's the pitch. That'll miss wild inside. For ball one to Bailey. Here's the pitch. That'll be right down the middle for strike one. Bailey acted like he wanted to swing on that one, but held the ball. Here's the pitch. It'll be hit high right side. The right fielder brings that one in. Runner will take off from second on the relay to move the runner from second to third. Jace will hold at one. Bring in Cole Henderson. I'm sorry. Cole will take that first strike. Looking. And with runners on the corners, two away. Here's the pitch. It'll be right down the middle. He'll swing through that for strike two. But Jace will run on down to second base. Now with runners in scoring position at second and third, two away, and two strikes on the batter. Here's the pitch. Fouls that away right side. Catcher sets up a bit outside. There's the pitch. He'll hit that one high right side again. Right fielder will come in and bring that in for out number 3. Okay, that will be 1 run, 1 hit, 2 men left on base. No errors. And it'll close the 1 with your wow factor leading Deep South by 1. Third baseman, followed by Bay Lane, their pitcher, and Aiden. Doesn't look like we have any defensive changes with Henry Green and Grant Gotro still behind the plate at pitching. First pitch. That fastball will go, that'd be hit left side in the gap, out of reach to the diving play of Lucas Cook. I'll bring up Hayden Gaston, his first plate appearance of the day. Here's the pitch. The fastball misses down low for ball one. Swing on that and foul it right side out of play. For strike one. 1-1 on the batter, runner at first base and no outs. Grant sets up a bit outside. That slider will miss away for ball two. Henry comes set. Here's the pitch. The fastball will be swung on, foul back into the net for strike two. 2-2 on the batter. Henry has his signal. That'll be a quick pick over to one, but the runner's back in time. There's the pitch. Runner takes off. It's going to be hit right side and foul ball out of play. Count will hold 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing on that fastball again, foul it right side and out of play. And we'll take a quick look over at one. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Missed with that off speed inside. Bring the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. A swing again on that one and foul it away right side. Count will hold 3 balls and 2 strikes. Henry has his pitch. Comes set. That ball will miss right off the plate. Good pitch by Henry, but barely misses. Batter will take base on balls. And with the runner now in scoring position, they'll bring out Cullen Patrick, starting first baseman. That breaking pitch falls in for strike number 1. Henry comes set. Here's the pitch. It's another breaking pitch over the left side by the shortstop. Goes to 2. Thought about 3, but didn't have enough time to go to 3. Came back to 2 to record the out on the 6-4 play. runners in first and third and one out. We'll bring up Mitchell Adams, their starting left fielder. First pitch strike on the inside corner to the lefty. Swing through that fastball for strike two. Mitchell down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners on the corners and 1 away. There's the pitch. He'll swing through that and throw down to 2. Got him at 2 and on the K, and that will end the inning. On 1 hit. No runs and 2 men left on base. The second out was the Solar second base for the force, and then the throwdown from the catcher to catch the base runner from 1. So it was a force play, 6-4, and then the throwdown from the catcher to catch the steal from second. And a strikeout. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Swinging through for the K, and then the attempted steal. Got to have somebody who's watching the game. Hey, Jim, do you know if a fielder's choice counts as a base hit? Because Lucas got the force out at 2. I don't think it counts as a hit, does it? Okay. Okay, going into the bottom of 2. Up in order, Mason Ross, your starting first baseman, followed by Will Zeller, left field, then Lucas Cook. First pitch is a fastball low and inside to Mason for ball 1. A breaking pitch and miss low and inside for ball 2. Fastball a miss and skip out of the glove back to the screen for ball 3. Pitcher falls behind quickly, 0-3. I'm sorry, 3 balls and no strikes to Mason. Here's the pitch. He'll swing through that fastball for strike one. Three balls, one strike on Mason. Pitcher comes set. He'll hit that one straight away middle through to the center fielder for leadoff base hit. We'll bring Will Ziller to his first plate appearance today. Will starting off in left field. Pitcher comes set. Fastball is high in his zone for ball one. Will calls time, steps out of the box. Takes a breath, steps back in, ready for the pitch. And fastball will miss down and inside for ball two. Will hit that one right side to the second baseman, flips it over the shortstop and down to one in time for the 4-6-3 double play. Bring Lucas Cook to the plate. Pitch left side to the shortstop, backhands that and over to one. He'll be off, and the ball goes way over to the right field fence. He'll stand in at second base on the throwing error from the shortstop. I'll bring Cade Rowell to the plate, your starting center fielder, in his first plate appearance. Runner in scoring position with two away. Waiting on deck in your leadoff. Fastball a miss down low in the zone to Cade for ball one. Standing on deck and back to leadoff, Zach Williams. Here's the pitch. Swing it out and foul it off right side and out of play for strike one. Cade will step back in the box, ready for the pitch. Here's the pitch. The fastball will miss down in the zone for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike on Cade. Cook standing down on 2 and in scoring position. Cade calls time. A little too much busy going out there in the field. Here's the pitch. Let's swing through that fastball for strike 2. Two and 2 on Cade. Here's the pitch. He'll swing through that fastball, and that'll skip off the glove on third baseman. This hard hit ball left side, attempted play by the third baseman in and out of his glove. Picked up by the shortstop. Bring Cade down to 1 on the base hit on the error. I wouldn't call that an error. That was a good hard hit ball and attempted play by the third baseman. Going to give him the hit. Now with runners in scoring position and on the corners, brings back to our leadoff Zach Williams. Zach scored back in 1. Took first base by base on balls. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. Easily down to 2 brings Cade Rowell. Now with runners at second and third, ball 1 on Zach. Here's the pitch. He'll swing through that, foul it straight back and out of play for strike 1. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball will miss. Down low and away for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Fastball will miss up in the zone for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on Zach. 2 away runners at second and third. That fastball will miss way outside. Zach will take his second base on balls of the game. And when bases loaded, we'll bring up Braden Henson. He took a base on balls his first at bat and was left stranded on third base. Back in 1. That'll bring a talk out from the Deep South coach to the pitcher and a timeout. Okay, meeting's over. All the base runners back to their appropriate positions. So bases loaded for Braden. 2 away. First pitch to Braden. He'll pop that up right side. Right fielder will camp out underneath that, bring that in for out number 3. No damage done in that prime opportunity. On 2 hits, no runs. 3 men left on base. That'll bring to the close inning number 2 with your wow factor 1, Deep South 0. Keep everything moist. Okay, the top of 3 and up in order for Deep South. Alex Gaston, Dylan Peters, and then back to their top of the lineup, Damian Tate.
I did. Give it a second.
Henry Green back out on the mound. Fastball misses away to the lefty for ball one. Fastball catches for strike one. Fastball misses high in the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Here's the pitch. A breaking pitch right back up to Henry. Had an opportunity to make it. This high skipper just under his glove. Bring Alex down to 1 on the infield hit. Bring up number 9, Dylan Peters for Deep South. Henry a throw over to 1. On the attempt, runner back in. Here's the pitch. Let's swing through that fastball. 0-1 on the batter, runner at first. Henry comes set. A fastball to catch down at the bottom, in the bottom of the zone and at the knees for strike 2. That pitch will catch on the outside corner, and Henry's 4th K of the game for out number 1. Another attempted pickoff over at 1. Runner back in safely. Fastball will catch the corner for strike number 1. That fastball will catch again on the corner for strike number 2. 0-2 on batter. 1 away, runner on first. Grant sets up outside on the lefty. Ooh, that was a nice fastball down at the knees, but misses for ball 1. That's going to be a hit right side and in the gap. Runners turning to third. So that hit was in the right side gap for a base. Runner from first to third on the hit. And with runners on the corners, 1 away, first pitch. Foul tip that into the screen. Fastball hit right side. And it skipped off the glove of Will. That'll bring the run in from third on that error. Here's the pitch. That breaking pitch be fouled right side for strike one. Here's the pitch. And that fastball will get away from him and hit him on the shoulder. Bring Coach Chuck out to the mound, as that will load the bases with one out. First pitch, fastball misses high. Ball one. Henry has his pitch. He'll swing through that high fastball for strike one. 1-1 on the batter. Bases loaded. One away. He'll offer that fastball high in the zone for ball two. Here's the pitch. That breaking pitch will get away from Grant and bring the run in from third and move the other base runners up 90 feet. Here's the pitch. Fastball will miss up in the zone. And bring the batter down to one on the base on balls. And that'll load the bases up for Jackson Cripps. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch and miss up in the zone for ball one. And fastball will miss down in the zone for ball two. Here's the pitch. And fastball will miss inside for ball three. And that fastball will miss for 4-pitch walk, and we'll bring the run in from third. A fastball a catch for strike one. Fastball will miss away in the dirt. Grant blocks that one up and holds that runner at third. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Swing through that fastball for strike number 2. Here's the pitch. You missed down and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter, 1 out, and bases loaded. Swing through that right side. Mason will have a chance on out. Everybody converging. He catches that over his back, and he'll catch the runner coming in from third. On that fly ball pulled in by Mason, runner did not hold. Thought he could make it in time. Was caught by Grant Gotro at the plate for out number 3. Okay, some damage done as Deep South scores 3 runs on no hits and 3 left on base. Going into the bottom of 3, Wow Factor Deep South leading your Wow Factor Montesino 3-1. Okay, start at bottom of 3, bring Grant Gotro to the plate, followed by Jay Smoody and Bailey Stafford. Grant recorded a sacrifice fly back in 1 with the RBI. Brought in Zach Williams. Here's the pitch. And I'll speed a miss inside to Grant for ball 1. Grant will swing through that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grant will offer at that one and foul it off right side for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Grant will hit that off speed up to the center fielder who camps out underneath that for out number 1. That'll bring Jace Moody to the plate. Jace had a single right side. Was left stranded on base back in one. Fastball a miss down in the zone to Jace for ball one. Here's the pitch. Jace will hit that one left side to the left fielder, stands there right doesn't even move hardly. He'll bring that in for the second quick out. They'll bring Bailey Stafford to the plate. Bailey flew out right side for out number 2 back in one. Looking to get something started right here. That fastball will catch the corner. Strike number 1 to Bailey. Bailey hit that one left side. Right fielder goes to his left, pulls that in for out number 3. Up and down in order and close out 3. The no hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any defensive changes out in the field. Henry Green back on the mound to start the top of 4th inning. Grant Gotro behind the plate. First pitch will be hit left side to Jace Moody. Picks that up over to 1. 1 pitch, 1 out to begin the top of 4. That'll bring up Mitchell Adams. We hit that left side, hard run over from the left fielder, and that'll be fair and drop in. Just out of the reach. For that stand-up double to left field. Looked like that ball was going to go foul, but not a breath of breeze out there to help that out. They'll bring up number 3, Alex Gaston. Singled back in 3 and scored. First pitch strike. Breaking pitch misses down, skips off the glove, walks it up, but off to the left side to bring the runner back to third. One ball, one strike. Correction, that's Mitchell Adams at plate. Fastball misses up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Mitchell. Fastball's going to miss on the wild pitch and bring the runner in from third base. They'll clear the bases and bring the count full to Mitchell. Got to get this momentum back. That's he'll draw the base on balls. It's clearly shifted over to the Wow Factor deep south. He'll square on that to bunt it. Foul for strike number 1. Quick throw over to number 1. Over to 1. Could be left side. Cook throws over to 2 for the out, and throw from the second baseman over 1 goes wild. He'll run on down to 2. Second out up on the attempted double play. Now with a runner in scoring position and 2 away. Swing through that and foul it out of play. Fastball misses away. One, 2 away. Fastball misses for ball 2. Swings through that fastball for strike number 2. 2-2, 2 away, and runner down on 2 in scoring position. Fastball misses high in his own. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that fastball misses up and out. And that'll bring the runner down to 1 on the base on balls. That'll bring us back to their leadoff, Damian Tate. He'll foul that down the line for strike number 1. That off speed misses away for ball 1. Fastball misses inside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. That fastball will miss way high and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter. 2 away with runner in scoring position. A fastball, a hit up the middle. Runner rounding third and will come in. Swing through that fastball for strike 1. Strike 2 as he swings through that one. Foul tips that back. 0-2 to Barrett. Here's the pitch. Fastball miss up in the zone for ball 1. We'll foul that one right side now to play. One ball, 2 strikes. Grant sets up a bit outside. Here's the pitch. That breaking pitch will miss outside for ball 2. He'll hit that fastball down in the zone. Right fielder will come over, pick that one up, close that inning for out number 3. 2 more runs scored on 2 hits, 2 left on base. Okay, going into the bottom of 4, up in order for your wow factor. Cole Henderson, followed by Mason Ross and Will Zeller. Okay, umpire takes care of his business. Cleans the bag. Cole stepping in. Offers bunt, but pulls back for ball one. Fastball misses way outside for ball two. Pitcher comes set. Fastball misses inside for ball three. 3 balls, no strikes on Cole. He'll be taken all the way here more than likely. That fastball misses away. Cole will trot on down for one and draw the base on balls. We'll bring in Mason Ross. Mason singled up the middle back in 2. Was put out in a 4-6-3 double play. Runner goes. And he will be safely down to 2 on the stolen base. Hey, 1 strike on Mason. Cole easily takes second on the run. Here's the pitch. A fastball will miss inside. Barely misses Mason for ball one. Mason will foul that back into the screen for strike 2. No outs, runner in scoring position. Mason steps back into the box with 1 ball and 2 strikes. A breaking pitch misses high in the zone for ball 2. Fastball misses, takes off to third on the stolen base and safe. That's 2 stolen bases for Cole. And standing at third with 3 balls and 2 strikes on Mason. Should get a good pitch here. There's the fastball, but misses down in the zone. Back-to-back walks for the pitcher. Now with runners on the corners, brings Will Zeller to the plate. Will hit into a 4-6-3 double play to record the second out of the inning back in 2. Looking to make a difference here with runners on the corners. Okay, Will steps into the box. Pitcher set. Fastball down for ball 1. Mason looked like he wanted to take second, but paused back. And there he goes. And throw down to 2. He's safely in on the stolen base. And with 1 ball, 1 strike on Will, 2 runners in scoring position and no outs. Looking to get a good pitch to hit here. There's the fastball, and it hit in the gap on left side. That'll bring the run in from third and Mason over to 3. Will stand in for the single RBI right to left side. And with runners on the corners again, no away. Bring a quick mound visit from Wow Factor Deep South coach. Up after this mound visit, Lucas Cook, left stranded on third base. Back in 2. Had reached 1 on an error, then down to 2 for his first at bat back in 2. Let's see if Coach Frankie has something up his sleeve here. A good bunting situation right here. Here's the pitch. He has to duck out of the way of that fastball for ball 1. Runner takes off. Cook takes that strike inside. 1-1 on Cook. Now with 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. He'll hit that right side, right to the second baseman. That'll bring in the run from third. Hard hit to right side. Didn't get through. But Cook will get the RBI. Can't bring Cade back up to bat for his second at bat. He turns, offers for the bunt, takes that for a strike. Will standing on third base. Cade drew a base on balls back in 2, left stranded. The fastball missed down in his own for ball 1. 1-1 on Cade, 1 out, runner at third. He'll take that fastball strike outside corner for strike 2. Pitcher comes set. Ball hit high to the center fielder. Will get called. Didn't get back in time for the tag. Here comes the relay. He takes off again. There's the throw in, and he's safe. Will was about halfway down the line for that deep center field hit by Cade Raul. Got back to 3, hesitated again, but ran on in for the sacrifice fly. And RBI by Cade Raul. And we head back to the top of the lineup with Zach Williams. Drew the base on balls back in 1 and scored the only run of the inning. See if we can keep this little rally going. The fastball misses down in the zone for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Zach will swing through that fastball for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball missed high in the zone for ball 2. Zach stands back in with 2 balls and 1 strike. and 2 away. Here's the pitch. He'll swing on that fastball high in the zone and out of play, fouled. For strike 2. Here's the pitch. And that breaking pitch, nice breaking pitch, drops in for call strike 3. And that will bring to a close 4. Scratch some runs back. 3 runs on 1 hit. And no men left on base. And at the bottom of 4, going to the top of 5, Wow Factor Deep South leading Wow Factor Montesino by a score of 5-4. Okay, I've got a pitching change. Noah Westbrook coming in, his first pitch to lead off ball. Miss high in the zone for ball 2. Breaking pitch will be fouled away right side for strike 1. Fastball will miss high in the zone for ball 3. Noah falls behind quickly, 3 balls and 1 strike. We'll swing through that right side to the second baseman, over to 1 to record out number 1 on the 4-3 putout. Bring up number 18, Jackson Cripps. Fastball will catch the corner for strike number 1. Hit that one left side to the shortstop. Ball bounces right in front of him and up over his head. Swing through that first pitch strike. Will be hit up the middle to the center fielder for a single. Back-to-back hits. Bring up number 5, Aiden Gaston. That'll be a hit right to the second baseman. Steps on the bag for out number 2, and catches the ball in the air for out number 2. Steps on the bag for a force out, and end the inning. No runs on 2 hits. 2 left on base. Up in order for your wow factor. To lead off, Braden Henson, followed by Grant Gotro, then Jace Moody. There'll be a pitching change out on the mound for Wow Factor Deep South, bringing number 25. Don't have his name. After this game, we'll be back in playing Birmingham Giants. We'll have a 1-hour wait for a start time of 12:30. Right back here at East Central. Be ready for the first pitch to be delivered by the new pitcher for Wow Factor Deep South. And ball misses down in his zone for ball 1. Sounded like that hit, Braden. I heard a hit. Thought I heard that him hit his with 2 skips. That'll be ball 3. But not called. 3 quick balls to Braden. Here's the pitch. That fastball will miss inside. Draw the base on balls with 4 straight pitches. We'll bring in Grant Gotro. Grant's sacrifice fly to the left field brought in an RBI, and the only run scored back in 1. Blew out back in 3 to center fielder. Here's the pitch. Ball sail high in the zone for ball 1. Braden got a good lead over there on 1. Pitcher takes a quick look. Here's the pitch. Ball will skip in the dirt for ball 2. That all speed misses down in the zone for ball 3. 7 straight balls pitched. Catcher will walk out to the catcher, settling down on this one. Hopefully coach gives Grant a green light if this is his pitch. Take this one for a ride. Runner takes off. That's a ball outside for the second base on balls delivered and 8 straight pitches. I'll bring up Jace Moody. His 3rd at bat. Singled back in 1 right side. Flew out to center field, left field back in 3. Looking to move the runners here. Here's the pitch. Ball misses down in the zone for ball 1. That's a hit left side in the gap. Misplayed by the left fielder. Braden scoring in from second. And that was Cade Rowell caught at third base. Pinch runner in for Grant Gotro on the tag. The fastball misses low in the zone to Bailey for ball 1. Ball 2. And that'll hit Bailey.
And Bailey's the one I told that I'm going to take care of him.
Bailey will draw the bag on hit by pitch. And with runners on first and second base, Jace standing down on 2 in scoring position, that'll bring out Wow Factor Deep South coach for a mound visit. Little momentum shift. As hot as it is now, this second game coming up at midday is going to be a scorcher. So I've got a little momentum change here with this pitcher struggling to find the zone. He's given up 2 base on balls and hit batter. Fastball a miss, and quick snap throw from the catcher down to 1. Takes Bailey in the dirt, but safe back. Here's the pitch. Cold swing through that for strike 1. Bailey getting a real good lead out on 1. First baseman is not attempting to hold him. Pitcher stands off the rubber. 1-1 on Cole, 1 out, and runner in scoring position. Here's a pitch. He'll hit through that left side, and it will go choppy foul down third base line. It almost turned into a beautiful bunt as that ball just barely went foul left side. One ball, 2 strikes on Cole. Jace getting a real good lead down on 2. Here's the pitch. That breaking pitch stays high in the zone for ball 2. That fastball will swing through for strike 3 and out number 2 for the K to bring up Mason Ross. Mason singled back in 2, drew the base on ball, and scored back in 4. And another prime opportunity here with runner in scoring position. Mason watches that fastball go by for ball 1, or a strike 1. Pitcher spins off the mound, doesn't throw down the 2. Back on the rubber. Here's the pitch. That'll be hit right side to the second baseman. Skips off his glove. Bailey rounding, that's not Bailey, that's Jace rounding third. Bailey into third safely. Mason down to 1 on the error by the second baseman. Okay, I'll bring up Will Zeller. Will hit into a 4-6-3 put out back in 2. Single back in 4 and scored. There's the pitch. That'll go way outside. That'll bring Bailey in from third, and he will safely score on the wild pitch. And Ross down to second base. One ball to Zeller, with Mason standing on 2 and in scoring position. Here's the pitch. That'll miss inside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Will the foul that back into the screen or strike one? I'm sorry, correction, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Will. Catcher sets up a bit outside. Here's the pitch. Will foul that off right side. Count holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch. That misses way outside, skips off the glove of the catcher, and will bring Mason from second down to third. Mason 90 feet away from scoring if Will can put this in play. Here's the pitch. He'll swing through that fastball for strike number 3 and end the inning. Okay, at the bottom of 5 and complete with 5 innings. 3 runs on no hits. 1 man left on base. Your wow factor leading at the bottom of 5's 7-5. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Leading off for Wow Factor or Deep South, Cullen Patrick. And he'll draw the base on balls. First pitch delivered, hitting. Bring Mitchell Adams to the plate.
On deck.
Here's the pitch. The swing on that high left side, called left fielder all the way in. Pulls that in for out number 1. Number 9 to the plate. Singled back in 3 and scored. Doubled back in 4 and scored. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and away for ball 2. breaking pitch stays high in the zone for ball 3. That fastball grooves right down the middle for strike 1. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Fouls that away right side and out of play for strike 2. It brings the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first base and 1 away. Here's the pitch. He'll foul that off the end of the bat, right side. Count holds full. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. That fastball is going to be hit center field. Center field coming up. Pulls that in safely for out number 2. And the runner holds on 1. Okay, with 2 away, that'll bring number 8 up to bat for Wow Factor Deep South. Here's the pitch. It was a nice fastball, but outside on the lefty for ball 1. He catches that fastball corner for strike 1. Working away from the lefty, nice. Grant sets up outside. Call time. The number 8, Dylan Peters. He steps back in the box. Quick throw over to 1. Runner back in time. Grant sets up again outside. He'll swing through that foul right side for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 away, runner on first base. There's the pitch. Yeah, he swung through that high fastball for the K. That will end that half inning. No runs, no hits, 1 man left on base. And that will close out your ball game. We'll be back here at 12:30 start for next game. That will end the game again with your Wow Factor Montesino 7, Wow Factor Deep South 5. And again, next game, 12:30 start time. We'll see you then.
Water. Yeah, me too.
There is. Oh, there is a game?